Hello everyone, welcome to the Logical Fallacy, and if you haven't watched the other video, I am currently, not forever, just feeling under the weather. I've got some allergy stuff, congestion, all that fun stuff. Anyways, y'all don't care, you're here for this reaction. I was really not expecting this pair up. Tenna versus the Mimic. This is Deltarune versus Five Nights at Freddy's rap battle. I'm really curious to see how this goes. And knowing everything we know about the Mimic, I can definitely see... Actually, I can see why this is these pairings, and I'm wondering if it'll just explain why. Well, let's get into it. This is Gaming Plus 64. We've reacted to them before. I'm gonna try to pick up on the bars. I know these two pretty well. Tenna, not like I don't know every reference, but I've like watched playthroughs of the game. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, so we'll see.
It's now time for your feature presentation.
Decent GP rap battle speed. Nice though.
Tenna versus the Mimic!
Welcome back, folks. Tonight's a very special episode. Tonight I'm gonna scrap with someone who's strapped from head to toe. Mike, get those lights so they can see me ride. Cause when it's past me.
That's a good little thing where in the books the Mimic was made of scraps that everyone just kind of threw together.
Midnight, it's TV time! Remember wrapped in the purple monster slashing, till his victims backed him in a corner and spring trapped him. Then he was a monster that was ended in FNAF 6. Wouldn't it be great to bring him back with ghostly magic? That's what I'm talking about. Let's rerun the classic. Everybody loved to see another purple rabbit. Wrong! They were mad pissed at the gimmick, so they pumped out DLC to just pretend he was the Mimic. Wow, I'm the
boy. Dang. What I mean, that's a fair, I guess. I mean, it's not, knowing everything we know now, it's Burn Trap wasn't even supposed to be in the game as in the capacity that he was, and this is me yapping, trying to defend my good old boy the Mimic, which doesn't do anything good in a rap battle. But explaining the bar, the idea was is that like Afton was just gonna come back and that was gonna be it, but in reality that was just Steel Wool messing up Scott's original intent for the story. So it was never intended. So really this should be a jab at Steel Wool for messing up. Well, actually more, no, a jab at Scott for not telling them the story ahead of time for some reason.
One holding the reins and I don't need Alnina. You're gonna meet your maker and again he's gonna beat ya. Oh, holding all the cards, this is sure to be your final act. Cash shade on me and I will be kicking your tiny ass.
Can we change the channel? I'm waiting for my show to start. Only grandma's watching stuff. He's the guy you're meant to pause. You don't know what you're dealing with, like the spam man who broke your heart. Neither of us have good experiences with men and calls.
You wanna play with me? My kind of game is vicious. I'm the people
Oh, I was not expecting. It's like tickling my ears. That, hold on, go back. So bringing up Sun and Moon, split apart parents because she died. At least I think that's what it's referencing.
And I will be kicking your tiny ass.
Can we change the channel? I'm waiting for my show to start. Only grandma's watching stuff. He's the guy you're meant to pause. You don't know what you're dealing with, like the spam man who broke your heart. Neither of us have good experiences with men and calls.
What was that last bit? With men in cards? Oh! I wondered if they were gonna reference that. That's really funny.
You wanna play with me? My kind of game is vicious. I'm the people in their place. Streets are self-made technician. Kiss their limbs off if they're not cooperative. You won't be different. You're once in the living room. It does not mean you'll be living.
Cut, that was awful. We can't use that noise. You're the second ass-kicking machine that's losing points. Give it a rest, kid. You've gotten small. It's fitting how you mimic David cause you dropped the ball. You better book it, cause your stories are mad gluey. What they build up to is the bore, like FNAF's movie. That's the thing I'd never have displayed on my face. So get away from my stage, cause you're not taking my place.
You should mimic Chris and be silent when you talk. Face the music or you'll wind up in a box. Cut me off again and I will make sure that your head is cleaved. Cram you in a suit so you can say you got a friend in me. And as they used to buy your friendship size, no one gave the time of day to you the day the desperate buy. Everyone abandoned you from yourself to the
sorry. I was just mesmerized. I barely caught any of that. I was just mesmerized by, oh my goodness, that whole section. Tenna, I don't think this battle was even a battle. I think Tenna just got wrecked. And I'm not even lying. Like, I listened to his verses. They weren't really, like, going against the FNAF movie, whatever. Like, it's, none of it was substantial, any substantial references to his story uniquely. But, oh boy, did the Mimic go in on Tenna's loneliness, which is something that Tenna could easily have done. Like, there's so many opportunities. Like, I get the whole thing about security breach, not intended thing, and he spent so much time on it too, building that up. It just wasn't really a hitting bar. Like, you were never meant to be the real villain, but he was. I mean, that was always the intention based on everything that we've been able to put together. Secret of the Mimic just kind of was the cap of where the story was going. I mean, that's literally how it was advertised. It's just interesting because, like, I feel like there's so many jabs you could easily make. I'm the one holding the reins.
Then I don't need El Nina. You're gonna.
And I don't need El Nina. You're gonna meet your maker.
Meet your maker, and again he's gonna beat.
Again, he's gonna beat you. That's a good line.
Holding all the cards, this is sure to be your final act. Hash fade on me, and I will be kicking your tiny ass.
Can we change the channel? I'm waiting for my show to start. Only Grandma's watching stuff. He's the guy.
He's the guy who's meant to pause. That's Chris. Only grandmas watch this stuff because only the grandma, only Toriel was the one who was like watching the TV.
Stuff. He's the guy you're meant to pause. You don't know what you're dealing with, like the spam man who broke your heart. Neither of us have good experiences with men and cars.
With men and cars is funny. Then it just gets to this.
Wanna play with me? My kind of game is vicious. I put people in their place. Suits yourself with main technician. Test their limbs off if they're not cooperative. You will be different. Your world's in the living room. It does not mean you'll be living.
Cut. That was.
I love the play. It won't be. Your place is in the living room, but it doesn't mean you'll be living.
Awful, we can't use that noise. You're the second ass-kicking machine that's losing points. Give it a rest, kid, you've gotten small. It's fitting how you mimic David, cause you dropped the ball. You better book it, cause your stories are mad gloomy. What they build up to is the bore, like FNAF's movie. That's the thing I'd never have displayed on my face. So get away from my stage, cause you're not taking my place.
You should mimic Chris and be silent when you talk. Face the music or you'll wind up in a box.
That's cold, man. Like this line right here, they just destroyed it just using the vocals.
You should mimic Chris and be silent when you talk. Face the music or you'll wind up in a box. Cut me off again and I will make sure that your head is cleaved. Cram you in a suit so you can say you've got a friend in me. And as they used to buy your friendship side, no one gave the time of day to you. The day that desperate by everyone abandoned you. From yourself to the weather guys. And your every guess has either left you or is petrified. When you fight his destiny, a stronger foe will end your life. Whether it be getting sliced or getting ripped into by twisted metal life. You give all these quizzes while you are the one who's never right. You're the man embellished by what's televised. When I strike, my victims aren't getting up like Edwin's son. I've been collecting bodies, you collecting dust. Maybe time's up, now you're really seeing stars. You won't have to wait for the night to be disarmed.
That's great. You won't be. Oh, you won't have to wait for the night. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's just some bars I missed as far as like Tenna. I thought I've got them. I got the whole, like, I got the references. I just didn't think they were like valid or strong. Like, I just don't think but then as you get into like Tenna did find a home though. Tenna didn't live completely in loneliness, but you know, I don't know how all that works. But thank you guys so much for watching. This was the Tenna versus the Mimic. I really enjoyed that. That was really cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.